So welcome to this edition of Real People, and we're going to talk to Robert Aitken, Robert, about Bellsymyre Digital, among other things, and how you get involved with it and what they're doing now. But you want to just tell us a wee bit about your own background. How did you get involved with the whole thing?
My own background is accountancy.
Okay.
So I worked with Westclocks, Polaroid. Westclocks was just over that way.
So you're just doing this part of the world?
Okay. Polaroid was just over that way as well. Yeah. So I became qualified as an accountant. I went to work with Kilmarnock Loudon District Council, and then I went to work with Dumbarton District Council, and thereafter to West Dumbartonshire District Council.
So there's a wee bit of I'm thinking you must have been some kind of PC or computer expert, but you come from a different area altogether.
I wouldn't say a different area altogether. I think accountancy, there is a lot of IT involved in it. You've got to use spreadsheets, emails, Word documents, PowerPoint, stuff like that.
It has changed a lot over the years.
It has definitely changed over a lot of the years. It's a lot, I would say, probably slicker for children, and a lot of the stuff that I would have done on a PC or a laptop, kids, younger people can do on their phones now.
Right.
So spreadsheets as well, people can do on their phones. So it has changed,
right.
But there is still a demand for things like iPad, laptops, etc. I actually prefer, if I'm working on a spreadsheet, to use the laptop rather than my phone. It gives you much more.
It's more visual.
More visual, absolutely. Yeah.
So how did you get involved with Bellsmyre Digital then?
There was a bus. It was a Y Sorted bus, and it was appearing in Bellsmyre, and I was a bit curious, so I went onto the bus and I said, "What are you guys doing here?" They said, "We're starting a digital community in Bellsmyre, and we're looking for a committee."
Right.
So some of the guys on the bus actually came onto the committee.
Right.
And they kept saying to me, and I said, "No, I'm not. I'm too busy at work," and stuff like that. And although I stay in, I'd say it was a fairly nice area. It was a very nice area actually. It's cul-de-sac and Braeside Drive. There are areas round about which have got various issues going on, and what happened was that when I was sort of building up a friendship with the guys on the bus, there was some things that happened round about, and I thought, well, if these guys are saying to me, you've got to try and help change things around Bellsmyre, around Dumbarton, then I've almost got an obligation to try and get involved. It wasn't particularly easy since I was working a full-time demanding job, but I decided, we're going to try and make a change and work with people to try and do that. The original funding was from Community Scotland, and basically they looked around Scotland to find the highest MDIs.
What's an MDI, just in case somebody isn't?
Multiple deprivation indices. That's in terms of poverty, in terms of financially, health, education, social, communication, stuff like that.
So there's a kind of measurement basically.
Yeah, and Bellsmyre was amongst the certainly in Scotland, and amongst the highest league tables in Europe at the time. So I decided to get, and you're unaware of that until people start talking, saying.
Well, I was unaware of it. I'm sure a lot of local people are.
Yeah.
And it's sad, really, isn't it?
It is sad, very sad.
So, what was the idea then? What was the plan? So basically, the idea was to get PC into most homes, or every home in Bellsmyre, and then people would then. What did that free them up to do? Did it open up the world for them a wee bit, or did it? How did it help?
The thing that we focused on was things like older people, the older generation. They could use emails, attachments, video clips. That's
fantastic, because there's so many people. I always worry about people. I'm a certain age, but even slightly older than myself. Everything is just online now, and not everybody knows how to work a PC.
Exactly.
And like, if you don't know, you're really lost. You know, unless you have somebody to help. So is that what you did about it? You help people understand that a wee bit? Or?
That was our aims, objective, focus to the older people within our group. We tried to bring them in. We actually did bring them in, and it wasn't like we were providing IT training courses and they were overly prescriptive. Everything was relaxed. It was social.
So it's more about what they were needing, and you adapted to that.
Yeah. So there was no driver to say there was any attainment levels. But one of the chaps that came in, he said, I don't feel comfortable using IT. Just come in for a blether. About 6-7 months later, this chap who had come in for a blether was actually leading the class.
Right.
Because he'd said, well, come in for a blether, it's all very relaxed, but while he was picking things up and he started to lead the class. So that's our ethos, that we don't try and raise too high attainment levels that people don't feel comfortable about.
Yeah, it can put people off sometimes if they think they're going to be measured too much.
Yeah.
And where are you now with the whole situation?
We will be applying for, we need to apply for further grant funding at the moment with the council, Common Good Fund and Big Lottery as well.
Okay.
So
you're going through a funding sort of process.
Next couple of weeks.
And if somebody, because I do know some people who do struggle, because you phone up a company, it might be an electricity company or somebody, and they say, oh yeah, just do that online, or just, that's on our website, or and they're like, what? Can you give people that locally some help, or is it just Bellsmyre, or is it
No,
wider than that?
One of the things that we said was, when we started out, it was supposed to be from Bellsmyre, from Community Scotland, but people started coming in from the Vale, some people from Clydebank, Helensburgh, and so we decided to include in our literature Bellsmyre and wider environs.
Okay.
So that allowed us to bring people in who are a wee bit further afield. It's the focus is in Bellsmyre, but Dumbarton, but it's not turning,
that's the core, I guess.
It's not turning people away.
That's good. So is there some place people can contact you? I mean, obviously if they can work a computer, but if they can't, is there somebody they know might be able to contact you?
A Monday afternoon we have a drop-in, so if people want to bring their tablets and their iPads, their phones as well.
Where is that drop-in?
That drop-in is in the Concord Centre in Dumbarton.
Right, got you.
It's right at the end of the sports hall.
Right.
So it's a wee sort of training suite that we've got there.
Okay, that's perfect.
The other stuff that we do is we've got a kids gaming club on a Saturday morning. We've got this is in the Concord, Saturday morning, 2 sessions, 9:30 to 11:30, 11:30 to 1:30. We've got a high level of subscriptions, but if you've got kids and you want to join this kids gaming club, contact Kathleen Smith, and she'll be able to advise you.
Detail up.
We've also got a kids gaming club on a Wednesday afternoon in Bellsmyre. We've got
whereabouts in Bellsmyre is that?
It's in the Merkins. It's in Unit 7, I think.
Okay.
It's a shop actually, but it's a wee sort of digital place. We've got a knitting club as well, and we're going to have adult sort of training courses there as well.
Okay, that's good.
We've also got an astronomy club. Astronomy club? Yeah. We've got some really good talkers. I'm not one of them, but I started the club. But
that's something you're interested in?
Astronomy? Yeah. Astronomy,
So you got a telescope and the whole thing? And
we've got a digital telescope, which can do Saturn and Saturn rings and stuff like that. It's really detailed. And we've also got a band. So really it spawned a lot of other things from just the initial concept. Yeah. You've got all this stuff going on with the gaming clubs and, astronomy, for Pete's sake, and all sorts of things. It's so good that you've made a bit of difference, a big difference in Bellsmyre, and obviously that's spreading to other things. And it's good to know people can come to you for help if they're struggling as well with computer stuff. Absolutely. So thanks again, Robert, for coming along. Thank you. No bother. And that's it for this episode of Real People.